says, "Great magicians of Bartleby, Azteca trembles in the shadow of Xibalba. Please come at once for our salvation." It is signed by 3 names: Pakal Redmask, Tezcat 3-Star, and Zalen Reedwalker. Why, there's a spiral key here. I thought they were all lost when Azteca was destroyed by a great comet a decade ago. But perhaps we were all wrong, and Azteca persists. Quick, let us look through the telescope at the top of the observatory.
You see a new spiral world, or more accurately, a very, very old world. The comet that encircles the world looks like a bad omen to you.
You were able to see the spiral world? For the longest time, I could only see a cloud of dust in the night sky. The Aztecasaurs are the oldest race in the spiral. Their ancestors lived in the first world before it shattered. I assumed Azteca was lost, but perhaps there is yet hope for the Aztecasaurs, a wonderful, creative, and fierce people. I'm reminiscing too much, aren't I? You must take this Quetzal and her message back to Cyrus Drake at Ravenwood immediately.
Oh, finally, the wizard returns. What do you have with you? A Quetzal! Remarkable! I had no idea Azteca still survived. It is a place of the oldest powers and greatest legends. This message you recovered is fascinating. Clearly a cry for help. Someone really should investigate and see what is going on. You had best bring this news to Headmaster Ambrose.
Oh, hello, Wizard. Did I just summon you? Cyrus sent you here? Is it myth-related? A Quetzal messenger from Azteca. You say the poor creature was being chased by Morganth's minions. Oh, very worrisome. Let's take a look at that message. Oh, my. A plea for help against the forces of shadow. Years ago, Azteca was cut off from the rest of the spiral by a great comet. Many believed it was destroyed, but I was not so sure. The spiral now reveals this world to us in its darkest hour. It falls upon us to act. Take the key this brave Quetzal brought us and travel through Bartleby's spiral door to Azteca. Find this Pakal Red Mask and bring light to drive away the shadows. Go quickly.
By Mother Moon, I cannot quite believe it. I was afraid I would remain alone and be forced to see our light extinguished. I am Pakal Red Mask, young magician. I am one of the 3 mystics who wove the spells that guided our messenger to you. But as you see, I stand alone at the edge of this. The comet Xibalba brought the Shadow Queen to Azteca, and she has laid waste with her Umbra Legion. My allies are gone.
You burn the undead compounds and add the essentia as Tezcat 3-Star instructed you. Morganth, the Shadow Queen, of course, but who is that with her? A harbinger of doom who feels eerily familiar. This dark servant's awakening causes the dead of Azteca to rise, restless and hungry.
You did what to the Shadow's tongue? Hoya! Hoya! You bring words sweet as honey. What I would give to have seen that. Outsider magician, I have another name for you. You are the azure shining one of song, who is destined to fight the shadow. You must never waver in this age-old battle, even when all seems bleak and forlorn. Go and find the flower of beauty, my granddaughter Zenzen, and
King Neza! And the young wizard, of course. Who else would be sending tremors through my web? Poor loyal Yakate did not enjoy meeting you. But now it's time to let the grown-ups talk. Neza, I need your royal blood to find the pyramid of Mother Moon. Help me and I won't shred Alto Alto into a million splinters.
you are the heart of darkness. Your eyes are black holes, radiating pain. Your words are chittering insect sounds. You are no friend of mine.
Your friend? What is this nonsense? I don't want to be your friend. I want you to grovel and beg to serve me. Give me the secret, Greyfeather, or I'll ruin you and your whole family line!
Azure Shining One, find Zen Zen and keep her safe. Ask Onyx Rain Sun to show you the head of the sun. It can illuminate your way. Shadow Queen, daughter of spiders, mother of lies, your time is done. Ahoya! Ahoya! The Feather Palace shall be our tomb. Ahoya!
Hello, wizard. You certainly didn't think a roof cave-in would finish me off, did you? What do you think of the Pyramid of Mother Moon? I've had enough time to consider a few changes.
Anal Nathrak, Uthvas Bathad, Dohil Dien Bay.
Pathetic, isn't it? How Merle Ambrose sends you into the jaws of danger so unprepared. I must go and find a few more ancient Aztecasaurs, but I don't want you to feel ignored. The Pyramid's guardian spirit is angry with you, and to make things interesting, let's make King Neza join the duel too.
Revealed that I need this crystal skull to find the Horn of Huracan. So I'll just take the crystal skull and leave you 2 steps behind as always.
I am hurt. The Shadow's agent, Belloc, tricked me by giving me the New Day amulet. I thought he was you. The Shadow Queen has not yet found the Horn of Huracan, but the crystal skull that Belloc stole will help her find it.
You've made it all this way by yourself. You really are the head of the class, aren't you? It's fitting, I suppose. You saw Mirror Lake shatter, so it's just as well that you see us travel to the Comet Shabalba. Step up, Huracan! Call open the portal!
Here is the story of the beginning, when there was not one lizard, not one fish, not one mountain, only the sky and the sea. Only the 3 great spirits and the shadow. I call to Xibalba. I call to the place of fear. I call to open the path to the sky for the Shadow Queen in her terrible glory!
The horn has called! Come, let us prepare for the sky to fall.
You're about to enter a dungeon.
The Shadow Queen has chained the oldest ghosts. These Lords of Night know the song of creation, which they will teach her. Now, let me teach you a song of Armageddon. Cursed wizard! I didn't want to miss a thing!
Magician, we have been bound to this obsidian fire mirror. Free us of our chains. Let us return to our everlasting rest.
What just happened? How could anyone have followed us here?
You have our august gratitude.
You wish to confront the Shadow Queen at the center of her web? To reach her, you will need to defeat her potent barriers. Perhaps a shard of the obsidian fire mirror you smashed might...
You look through the obsidian fragments and find a razor-edged shard imbued with the mirror's power. The obsidian fire shard slices across the frost web like the proverbial hot knife through butter.
Wizard, you face the ultimate Scream Queen! I'm going to throw down with you and make it look good! Oh, I'm dying to go!
Magician, release us from our chains.
A second obsidian mirror smashed? Someone is introducing dissonance to my song.
We are grateful, Magician. The Shadow Queen promised an eternity of discord and pain, caged in our tortuous choir. Those of us she captured are the oldest creatures of the spiral. We heard the first notes of the song, and... Wait, no!
In the ruins of this obsidian mirror, you unearth another razor-edged shard, this time crackling with the power of storm. The obsidian storm shard blows out the flame web, scattering the embers into the cold sky above the comet.
Magician, I will weep for your memory. It is time for this day to die, a new one to be born out of blood and shadow. Cry for me, Azteca!
Save us! Time is slipping away.
The young wizard is coming. You'll have to deal with it.
It will be my pleasure. What has happened? Are the others free? Is the Shadow Queen still loose and hungry?
The time is almost upon us. Shebalba comes to devour the world. Great Spirit, save us!
There is no escape! Too late! She pulls us!
No!
The rubble of this obsidian mirror contains a brutally cold, razor-edged ice shard. The obsidian ice shard freezes the thunder web into a fragile snowflake. It shatters into 1,000 pieces, opening up before you.
Greetings, young wizard. Have you come to congratulate me? What? You think you stopped my ritual? You little fool! The spell was complete before you set foot on Xibalba. Azteca's time is done. The comet will strike! I mastered the magic of Celestia to manipulate the comet to my own ends. The mirror broke, the horn called, and now the sky falls. There's no way to stop it, or destroy it, or change its course. I made sure of that by having my forces delay you down below. It's time for me to return home to the Shadow Web to construct my celestial choir. It will be beautiful and magnificent. I almost want to spare you, to let you live and see what is coming. However, there is someone who wishes to meet you.
Young wizard, I had nearly forgotten how much I despise you. Now that I lay eyes upon you again,
My fury is a black hole of rage, swallowing the light of 1,000 dying suns.
Goodbye, young wizard. Don't worry. I'll lie to Merle Ambrose and tell him you died well.
Wizard, I am the master of death. I journeyed into darkness and returned more powerful than ever. I will take you apart and reassemble you as a wretched thing, to be pitied and feared by every living being in the spiral.
Malistaire teleports to the center of the dual circle, ready to unleash his full power against you. The land lurches and heaves beneath your feet. The sound thrums into your bones. The hunk of rock Malistaire stands upon breaks away, hurtling into the darkness of the spiral.
I have no words. You come to us now at the end. Our days become hours. Our hours, minutes. Every minute is one lost lifetime. The sky is fire, but I can see the moon clearly now, in my mind's eye, full and bright, protective as our mother. Some few of us will survive, perhaps, but our world will be gone to fuel the dark heart of the Shadow Queen. Return to Wizard City and tell your people what transpired here. Help us live on in memory and keep our story pure. Use our tale to inspire an army of light to challenge the Shadow.
By the spiral! I cannot believe these things to be true. To Headmaster Ambrose at once!
Hello, Wizard. Were you successful in overcoming the shadow over Azteca? Oh my, your tale numbs my heart. Morgantha's grown more powerful than I could have imagined. But do not lose heart, my child. Even death is not the end. The good people of Azteca have fallen beneath the fire and shadow, yes, but all is not lost. No, all is not lost at all. We will remember their sacrifice. We will tell their stories in the dark of the night, for warmth and for courage. And soon enough, dawn will break. As the sun rises on a new day, the shadow must recede. Young wizard, go and prepare yourself, while I rally the forces of light.